Hey, what's going on? It's your boy. That's right, KQKC Boxing. Throwing down another video. I understand this morning I said I wasn't going to do another video. I said I wasn't going to do another live stream today because yesterday took a lot out of me. And I did one this morning. And I did put all my all in it because I was half tired and had mumbled and jumbled. But KQKC always keep grinding. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we do at the LDBC. I'm still tired, But hey, we got to talk about this thing. We got to talk about boxing. We got to talk about the sport we love. So let's get to it. And first, shout out to my subscribers and their families. All right? Now it's Tyson Fury. Now, is he really a man of his word? I mean, we have to really think about that. Or is he getting told what to say? Is they try to tell him to say you're a man of your word? Because remember, he's represented by that two-headed snake. One is Eddie Hearn, and the other one is Bob Arum. Two-headed snake. And they both had their share of mishaps. They both had their share of lies, conniving, backstabbing, hoodwink, and bamboozling everybody. So, should we really believe that? Or did he really have a change of heart and say, you know what? If it wasn't for Deontay Wilder, I wouldn't be in this position. If it wasn't for Deontay Wilder knocking my ass out and me getting up, I wouldn't be in this position. If it wasn't for Deontay Wilder, would just give me another shot when nobody else would, I wouldn't be in this position. So, is he that type of man? Or is he that type of man like Anthony Joshua? Now, they both from the UK now. Keep that in mind. Anthony Joshua, he's not no tough guy. He's not no mean heavyweight. He grew up in a suburban, nice, white picket fence neighborhood. Don't let him fool you. He don't know how to talk shit. He don't know how to get in your face. He don't know how to sell a fight. But that's not my problem. See, he's not my champ. My champ is down there in Alabama. My champ know how to sell a fight. My champ would get in your face. My champ don't back down from nobody. And my champ will give you a shot. But also, my champ has a heart. And also, my champ won't take no shit. Now, you do as you say you're going to do. A man only has his word. A man only has his word. Long time ago, they didn't barter with bank loans. They didn't worry about different pages. Then you sign here on a dotted line to commit. They went by a manly handshake. That handshake meant something. That handshake gave you his word. You represented not only you represented your father. You represented your family when you had that handshake. And when Tyson Fury agreed on a rematch, let's do it again. We're going to do it again. Remember those words after he kissed Deontay Wilder? Yes, we remember those words. A man is only good about what he says. We are men. If our word don't mean shit, then we ain't shit. You must keep your word. Back in the days, if you didn't keep your word, you might have got shot. Because I'm going to tell you, a handshake is just good as a motherfucking contract. That's why Eddie Hearn is scared to say certain things in the state of New York. Because you can be held liable for certain words you say, certain things you do. So, should we believe that Tyson Fury want to keep his word and have the rematch? What's up, my brother JC, the Mac? What's up, family? I don't believe Fury. That's what I'm saying. You know, should we believe Fury? And everybody that's listening, the rest of you all, please hit that like button. I see a few people listening, so hit that like button for me, please. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so. Yeah, I do not believe that Tyson Fury all of a sudden had a change of heart. He wanted to feel that right hand one more time. He wanted to go unconscious for maybe 2 more minutes this time. Deontay Wilder already got my number. So what? I'm going to fight him. Yes. Wrong. He's not that type of fighter. He's not that type of fighter. But Big Money, he said, I think Fury gonna fight him. You know what? I hope he do. Because, I mean, you can't overlook that first fight. You can't get out of that first fight. That's what I'm saying. That fight was a historical fight in boxing minds. That first fight brought in a lot of money, a lot of boxing fans. Hell, that was the talk of the country. Fury, Wilder, they was all over the motherfucking place promoting that fight. But before he signed for that rematch, like I said, that two-headed snake, they got to get their taste. They got to get their taste of that motherfucking money. That's right. They want a little bit of their taste. You know, you remember The Wire? Everybody remember the show The Wire? Well, Marlo went to jail to see the Russian guy. But Avon came and said, wait a minute, hold up, dude. Before you see him, you got to see me. I tell you what, and I got to get a little taste for doing this. Well, that's how Bar Aaron and Eddie Hearn is. They got to get their tastes. Because they know this rematch will outdo the first fight. See, the people in the UK, they feel cheated. They feel that we pulled one over on them. They feel that we bamboozled them. Just because the fight was over here in the United States. They believe that it should have been a draw. Fury boxed him all. But they don't think about the 2 knockdowns and maybe 1 or 2 rounds in between. 2 10-8 rounds and maybe 2 or 3 10-9 rounds. That sounds about right, a draw. But I'm going to tell you this. What's up, Rob? Salute to you, Rob. Salute to you, Chris. But I'm going to tell you this. If Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder sign the deal to rematch, this rematch has the potential of being fight of the year. If both men do what they need to do to win, because both men are familiar with their style, except for Deontay Wilder, because that's not how he fight. Deontay Wilder was head hunting. Deontay Wilder doesn't really head hunt unless he got you hurt. I mean, sure, he was trying to make a statement. He threw the game plan out the window. But he doesn't fight like that. So therefore, he got the edge, really. Because Tyson Fury haven't really seen how Deontay Wilder really fight. See, Deontay Wilder just was overshooting that right hand in the first fight because he was trying to knock his head off. Fury did what he usually do, box as a heavyweight. But if Deontay Wilder would have went to the body, he wouldn't have got up in the 12th round. He wouldn't have had the energy to get up. But that's in the past. KC don't live in the past. We talk about the present and the future. This fight has the potential of being fight of the year if both men are committed. JC said, I don't think Bob going to send a reasonable offer. A Hearns move. Then Con Wilder don't want to fight. The claim that Wilder don't want to fight. Watch what I tell you. Smoke and mirrors. You're damn right. I was just about to say that also. You know, do their top guy, their #1 heavyweight they signed, the package he signed, do they really want to risk him losing first time out the gate? First fight with the new deal? You don't need no tune-up. As a matter of fact, he's talking about 2 tune-ups. You already fight the motherfucker. Why would you want a tune-up? A rematch is unfinished business. A rematch is supposed to take place within a year or less. That's a rematch. When Floyd fought Marcos Maidana, he won, but it was unfinished business because many people thought he lost. So he said, hey, we're going to rematch it. And they rematched that same year. No tune-up. No 2 fights in between. You get your ass in there and win. And you win decisively. That's what rematches are all about. That's what rematches are for. To see who really bring the motherfucking smoke. That's what it's for. What's up, Syndicated J? Never trust a crackhead. He still has crackhead symptoms. Well, I said that yesterday. You know, when you have mental ill issues, I know again, no offense against no mental patients or anything like that. You know, but when you have mental issues, when you have substance abuse issues, you might not be using, but you can think the same process. You know, in other words, you think like a crackhead. You act like a crackhead, but you're not a crackhead. See, you could be clean eternally, but your mind will still have that thinking process, that scam process. What can I do to get what I want? See, it's just like the ordinary motherfucker on the street. You got a dope habit, you know, and hell, if he's clean, he go to meetings, you know, the meetings ain't nothing but addictive personality. Drug heads are addictive personality. You can get addicted to coffee, cigarettes, drugs, money. That's addiction. And Tyson Fury is not the one that set the role model of being a man of his word. Like I said before, if he was back in the older days, when a handshake meant something, he'd be dead. Because a man back then, all they had was their word. And you're going to keep your word, then You're not a man. A man will keep his word. A man will show you that, hey, I am the real true champ. Like Deontay Wilder. Did he talk about tune-up fights? He like, hey, let's get this rematch going. But no, a lot of naysayers, I'm not going to call on names, they talking about Deontay Wilder. He don't want that type of smoke again. Huh? Now, who's ducking who? Because it's a duck. It's a what you call a professional bullshit duck. See, we got the golden goose, and we're not going to let the tiger get to it. We're not going to let the alligator eat that golden goose. Because Deontay Wilder, he's the alligator, and he will eat that golden goose again, especially if he follow his instructions. Yes, he could have won the first fight, but when he got hit with that left, that pissed him off, and he tried to take Tyson Fury's head off. Then the game plan went out the window. You got to keep yourself composed. You can't let nobody rattle you. You can't let nobody clown you. But he's a man of his word, though. See, there's a difference in Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. It's a big difference. See, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, they both from the UK. Okay. Tyson Fury is a little braver than Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is pretty much like a paper champion, put it that way. Tyson Fury is a champion without a belt. Has he proved that he's a champion? No. He just proved that he can survive. We all can survive in the ring with anybody if we move fast enough. If we get on that lateral movement, some call it running. But a real champion will step up, will step to you, will get in your face. That's not Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua wants the easy route. See, he wants the easy way out. He'd rather fight a heavyweight that never fought no one in the top 10 division of heavyweights. So, that's not a man. That's not a champion. That's not Deontay Wilder. He's not built like that. He built like taking names and whooping ass. That's what he do. Like he said, that's his burger flipping job. To win. He represents Alabama. And he haven't moved yet. Some, yeah, they got money, they can move to Vegas. He haven't moved yet. Tyson Fury. If it wasn't for Deontay Wilder, your ass wouldn't even be over at top rank. Now, your ass forgot all about who got you there. Like I always say, you reap what you sow. The seeds that you motherfucking plant, they're going to be the fruit that you harvest. That's real talk. So, what that leaves us now? Will Tyson Fury keep his word? Well, that's a 50-50 shot. Like I said, like many of you said, you know, hey, can you really trust him? You know, he weird. You know, I'm not saying he weird, but, you know, he has 2 promoters in his ear. And trust me, they on the same page because the deal wouldn't got made if they wasn't. But this is the question they have to ask. Will Deontay Wilder move on? Because, see, he don't need Tyson Fury anymore. He didn't need him the first time. Deontay Wilder proved that he's a champion. He proved that he can carry that power. He don't need Deontay. He don't need Tyson Fury. And he definitely don't need Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua sure ain't no rush to get that motherfucking Infinity Stone. How many heavyweights you know that get all the belts except one and scared to go get that one? How many you know? And yes, he is scared. I'm sorry, UK people. I know that that's your champion. I respect him, just like you respect him. But he's a coward. He's scared of Deontay Wilder. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's how it is. You know, he don't want to feel what Tyson Fury felt. And I'm quite sure that they talk to each other. I'm not stupid. You know, I'm not naive. Don't think for a minute these guys ain't talking. But Anthony Joshua is a robot. Yes, he's what you call a puppet. He's a puppet of Eddie Hearn. Now, Tyson Fury is a puppet of Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum. That two-headed snake. And Chris Brown said Fury listened to too many people. Right now, Fury is doubting himself. That's why he's not taking the fight right now. Yeah, that could be it. Because he knows that Deontay Wilder has his number. He knows that Deontay Wilder might be learning how to cut off the ring and go to work. That's what he needs to do to stop all that movement. The first fight, if he would have went to the body from round 1 to round 5, and then go upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, shake him up, confuse him, put him off balance. No, Deontay Wilder wouldn't won. We wouldn't even be talking about no rematch. Or would we? Because see, now Deontay Wilder, he can call his own shots. Yes, he got one belt, but he got big victories under that belt. How many people you know that's standing in line to fight Luis Ortiz? How many? Count them. How many? It's a long line, ain't it? Hell no. Nobody won't step to Ortiz. Nobody. But he looks like an old man, right? Right, Anthony Joshua? And Anthony Joshua got all the belts except one. And he won't even step to a man that don't have a belt. That goes to show you. That shows you what type of fighter he is. Simple. It is what it is, people. You know. Too many promoters are getting these fighters to sit on the bench and wait it out. See, Deontay Wilder, he ain't gonna sit on no bench. He ain't talking about taking no vacation. He ain't talking about taking a layoff. He ain't talking about an injury. He talking about getting his ass in there and fight. I don't blame him. What's up, Black Hand TV? Peace to you. So basically, I just wanted to say, is Tyson Fury really a man of his word? That's all. I will be elaborating on this tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Central Time, right after Fanai International Boxing. So, and with that, think about it. Just think about all the naysayers out there. Here we is, our champion. He ready to go. He ready to sign that deal. He want to know who he's preparing to fight. He want to know when he's going to fight. See, most heavyweights, they're lay back and just chill. Don't give a fuck. Just lazy, like Bermane Severn. I don't even think he thought about getting in shape the way he was looking the other night. It is what it is, people. And it's time for everybody else in the country to wake up. I mean, our own brothers and sisters are going against our heavyweight champion. Our heavyweight champion. Sure, we got a lot of champions, but a heavyweight champion, that means something. You know, he mentioned in the sentences of Muhammad Ali, you know, Evander Holyfield. You know, those are good companies to be mentioning. Lennox Lewis. I mean, these are top heavyweight guys. If Deontay Wilder loses a fight, so what? He lost one out of what, 41? If that's the case, you know. But he still is a great heavyweight. He still can negotiate. He's a free agent. He's still going to negotiate his own contract. He can fight wherever he want to fight. Matter of fact, Al Heyman is his advisor. So if you go to another promoter or whatever, Al Heyman still will get paid. He ain't worried about it. Matter of fact, if I were Deontay Wilder, I would sign a one-fight deal just to get to Joshua or Fury. Just to get to him. That's what I would do. What's good, CB Sports? What's good, man? I just was in for a minute. I'm going to hop out for in a minute. You doing all right, my brother? You know, I'm just exhausted from yesterday. That's all. I'm just talking about Tyson Fury, you know. Do you really believe that he want to keep his word and fight Deontay Wilder? Or is he listening to that two-headed snake? Daniel Buckley, what's up, player? You got it, Mr. Daniel Buckley. Yeah. Bar Aaron offered Wilder a 5-fight deal, not one. No, I know. I'm not saying one. I'm just saying. But Deontay Wilder should just say, no, I'll take a 1-fight deal or a 2-fight deal. See, Bob Aaron, no. A 5-fight deal? Hell no. 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 Floyd Mayweather had a 5-fight deal with Showtime for $35 million. 5-fight deal, that's what, 2 years, maybe 3? You know? No. Now with Bob Aaron, because it's always something in the game with Bob Aaron. He cannot be trusted. Tyson Fury don't want the Wilder fight. He had a 50-50 deal on the table for a week. Yes, of course. Of course, that's what I'm saying. But he came out, what was that, yesterday or the day? No, the day before. They said that he's a man of his word and that he will fight Deontay Wilder. He don't, you know, he want to keep his word. Well, I don't believe that. What's up, Shirley? I don't believe that. He is not a man of his word. Like I said, back in the days, a handshake would do it if that's it. But today, no. Tyson Fury is saying what they telling him to say. They're trying to stop Deontay Wilder from taking another fight. Because see, Deontay Wilder don't need them. Tyson Fury is not a man of his word. This fight could have been signed. Yes, that's what I explained earlier in the stream. I said, when you have a rematch, you don't sit there and fight a tune-up, 1 or 2 tune-up. You get to unfinished business soon as possible. Your next fight should be that rematch. That deal should have been signed. The date, the venue, all that should have been completed right now. But, like you said, he didn't want that fight. And I you know, in a way, I get it. You don't want to feel that right hand again. He was hurt. That motherfucker was out, he said, for 3 minutes. His mommy, his daddy don't want him to have that fight. Deontay Wilder can't help it that he can carry his power all the way to round 13. He can't help that. That's what he do. He don't back down from no man. He don't back down from no one. He don't take the easy route. He came up the hard route. Was anybody around him when he was 20 and 0? No. Anybody holler out his name when he was 25 and knocking people out? No. What's up, Fight World? Thanks again for the show. You got it, my brother. You got it? Yes, sir. So think about it. That's what it is. But I hear you, CB. You know? Tyson Fury, you know, he's not a man of his word. The only thing he cared about is that money. And that goes back to what I'm saying. These fighters today is different from the fighters from back in yesteryears, you can say. You know, legacy was important to them. Money is important to these fighters. Then a crackhead, man, you put that much money in a crackhead hand, it's not even guaranteed they will even have a fight. For the simple fact. Daniel Buckley said, teach. I mean, hey, that's realistic. That's life. I mean, damn. I mean, do you know this motherfucker overdose and anything can happen? I don't wish that on no one. But this fight is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed they're going to fight next year. And I'm tired of this marinating shit. Let it marinate. You know? You know, Barry Hearn, let it marinate. I'm tired of that marinate shit. Every fight already been sold. Already been promoted. Earl Spence, Mike Garcia, they promoted their own self. They don't have to worry about that. Let's say Tyson, Earl Spence fight Terence Crawford in December. They don't have to promote that. They already been promoted. It was being promoted 2 years ago. All you gotta do is show up and fight. The motherfuckers, they gonna buy the tickets. Trust me. They gonna buy the pay-per-view. Trust me. Sometimes you gotta cut off that middleman and say fuck them. Sometimes fighters just gotta deal with each other and they make their own deal. Hey, check this out, dude. Because they talk to each other. I'm not stupid. They call each other. Even Deontay Wilder said he called Anthony Joshua one time. I mean, let's keep this real. You know, look, if you don't want to fight, fine. Say, look, I don't think I should get in there with Deontay Wilder again. You know, I think it's kind of dangerous for my motherfucking health. And the doctor said, you know, I had a walking concussion. And it's moving from blood vessel to blood vessel. And now it has stopped. And I'm pretty much fine, but I don't want to risk my life again. But he ain't going to say that, you know, because I giving Deontay Wilder too much credit. But it is true. Because he get hit one more time the wrong way, you know, Deontay Wilder might take a body with him. But I'm not wishing death on no one. But that's the name of the game. Knockout. Emmanuel Stewart from the Crump Gym, may he rest in peace, told Adonis Stevenson, knockout sells. No matter how you slice it, dice it, it sells. Knockout sells. People come out to see action. People come out to see the sweet science. People come out to see the ring IQ you have. People come out to see you strategize, break them down, then knock their ass out. That's a show. Anthony Durrell and the young man that fought last night at Venus. I thought it was going to be a dud fight. But these guys was non-stop action. That's boxing. That's what we need. That's what brings more boxing fans back to the sport. But we don't need no duckers. A professional duck at that. See, like I said, Bar Aaron, well, like CB said, Bar Aaron offered him a 5-fight deal. You know, what I tell you, Bar Aaron want a taste. Yes, he want his taste. You know, Eddie Hearn want his taste. The two-headed snake. They want their taste. It's like a dope dealer. You can work this corner, no problem. But if you're going to work this corner, I get 5% of everything you make. He want his taste. Everybody want their taste. But Deontay Wilder just want to fight. But he ain't going to fight for free. He ain't in the business of fight for free. He ain't risking his life for free. Shit. He went through that already. Climbing the ladder. Nobody gave him no attention. Nobody even looked his way. He kept knocking motherfuckers out. He kept going. He kept doing it. They kept giving him $1 million, $2 million. And here you is, knocking out 30 motherfuckers in a row? And that's all he get? Undefeated? A bronze medalist? But he didn't complain. He kept doing his job. He kept doing his burger flipping job, his 9 to 5, as he would say. So he didn't complain. And he didn't have to fight Luis Ortiz. But he had to show the world that he means what he says and say what he means. Like he said, God didn't bless you. I bless your ass. He didn't have to fight Ortiz. Ortiz popped dirty twice. But he got in there with him. He put the O on the line and almost lost the O at that. Took that shit off and knocked him out. Sure, he was losing a fight against Fury. He didn't follow the game plan. He just went out there and just to get a knockout. He should have been working the body for the first 4 or 5 rounds. He didn't follow the game plan, so Fury, yes. Keeping it real, he outboxed him. But he's a champion. And a champion just don't lay down and take whatever. A champion will fight to the end of the bell, to the end of the round, to the end of the fight. And that's what he did. And he knocked his ass out in the 12th round. Yeah, he got up. And he was still wobbling. Now, you tell me, is that the heart of the champion or that's the heart of a loser? That's a man. That's a man that takes his job seriously. He never came in underweight. Well, actually, he is heavyweight, so I really don't care. But he never came in like Vermaine. Somebody dropped the ball with that young man. Don King was his promoter. I don't know if he still is, but somebody dropped the ball. Because there's no way you that heavy and you fighting Joyce just because he's tall and big. Now you putting all that weight on. That is not going to help your ass. Your face looked like a tubby doll yesterday. He was hitting everything. You know, your defense just went out the window. I don't know what the hell was wrong with Romain Severn. But I know one thing. He needed to buy a one-way ticket back to Haitian. What's up, Fight World? That bag of chips can change the world. The words. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's right. It can. You know? Everybody thinking about that bag. You know, throw it out the window. You know, hey, well, I know I said this, but, you know, things have changed now, you know. So I have to do what my manager or promoter say. You know, I get tired of hearing that shit. I get tired of us not getting what we want. Man, I mean, I'm not gonna front. We getting the fights, yes. You know, and some are entertaining, some not. But is it the fights we want to see? Is it the matchups we want to see? I've been barking, cussing, this and that about Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. And it never happened. Never happened. Gary Russell was game. Leo wasn't. He was talking about fighting Abner Maris again. For what? You beat him twice. What the hell you want to fight him for a third time for? Al Heyman has the biggest stable in this country. Why you can't make these fights that we want to see? Now, I don't blame Terrence Crawford. He got to seek elsewhere. Ain't nobody in top rank ain't gonna fight Terrence Crawford. He ain't got nobody. So he had to do the obvious. He got to go outside of top rank and fight wherever and whoever there might be. You got Keith Thurman. You got Earl Spence, Sean Porter, and Terrence Crawford. They all hold a strap in the welterweight division. Two of them should fight. The other two should fight. Then the winner of those fights should fight. And then that should be the champion. That's how boxing should be. That's how boxing should be. It's going to happen this year. Fighters are running out of fights. I hope so. Being boxing news, I hope so. Because, see, you only can fight fighters so many times. You know, I don't want to hear about no damn Triple G and Canelo Alvarez. They already fought twice. You know, that shit motherfucking sell. You know, get in there with some new blood. You know, I'm sorry, Triple G, but you lost. You want to fight Mexican style, but Mexican style don't back up. He backed your ass up. So I'm sorry. Move on. It's boxing. That's the sport. That's right. Smash that like button. Thanks, Chris. Yes, I forgot. Smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC Daniel, you know, feel free to subscribe and catch my show tomorrow, Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. The KQKC not pulling no punches. Get on my job tonight. See what ESPN got to tell me. You know, that's where I get all my information from. Got a good friend over there. So it is what it is. So, you know, I don't care. You come out in front of the media and say this, you can say that. You can say a lot of things. I got tired of that damn Floyd Mayweather, my sinus. I'm sorry. I got tired of that Floyd Mayweather. Hard work and dedication. Hard work. Motherfucker, hard work and dedication for your ass. Please. You don't think, how you gonna have a star like Tank, a young, hungry lion, can't even make weight? Took him 3 times on the scale. While your ass in Dubai or wherever else promoting your ass. Floyd need to sell that stable to somebody. Or tell him, hey, look, I'm shutting down, going out of business. I don't have time. And be through with it. That's all. Ain't that hard. You got enough money, right? Because if you blew all that money, and if you do blow all that money, you know, I would personally come to Las Vegas and tell you that you're a damn fool in your face. But Me and Al Heyman, his buddy, Al Heyman, he'll tell him how to invest their money. I'm quite sure he got a head somewhere, some of it, where you have to pay taxes on it. Come on. You know, this is the real talk from KQKC. This is the real world. Let's wake up, people. All right? Let's wake up. A lot of people think Anthony Johnson making all this money. No, he ain't. No, he's not. He's not making. That country is not even big as Texas. He's not making that much. If he is, he got to get the cut man something. He got to get his manager something, definitely. He got to get his whole team something. Taxes. Promoter. You know the promoter going to take his right off the top. You know, let's say you make 10 million. You ain't going to come out with nothing but maybe if you're lucky, maybe about 6 million or 5. That's real talk. And JGG, KQKC, AJ, best boxer in the world. All right. Okay. AJ, best boxer in the world, right? All right. Hey. Did you believe that, brother? Hey, I'm right with you. All right. What's up, Fight World? Do you think May Pac 2 will happen in 20? No. Floyd not getting back in there again. Floyd is too old and just timing's off. He's slower, you know. So no, he's not getting back in there again. So good, you supporting an African brother. Oh yeah. Hey, look, I always support black, white. It don't matter. You know, if you're a good boxer, see, I'm a boxing fan. I like good boxers. You know, and it don't matter what color you are. You know, no, don't get it twisted. You know, yeah, I'm a black man, and yes, if the boxer is black and he's better than the other guy, yes. If the white guy's better than the black guy, hey, I'm riding with the white guy. You know, I don't do that. You know, no, we don't talk about Mexicans, my brother. No. We don't talk about Hispanics. Okay? I don't do that on this channel. Okay? All right? So, but I'm not a prejudiced guy, and I don't call Mexicans dirty. Okay? They're not dirty. Okay? Now, I don't know if you're talking about dirty, as in hygiene, or dirty fighters. But either way it go, they are good fighters. They will stand there and they will fight. Leo Santa Cruz is a good fighter. So I got much respect for him. And he got much respect for Al Heyman. He named his son after Al Heyman. But this is a KQKC platform. I don't do that, dude. You know, racism is a no-no here. You know, so I mean, we can agree to disagree when it comes to boxing. But Sweet Hands, yes, I like Sweet Hands. One of my favorite fighters is Callum Sweet Hands Plant. Yes, Callum Plant, the boy, can fight. And he got Jordan Hardy as a woman. That's right. And she fine as hell. But yeah, Callum Plant. He's white and he fights like a brother. But it doesn't matter. I like him. He's a good fighter. He knows his mechanics. He's very skilled. He works behind his jab. He changed angles. He's a good feinter. So it doesn't matter. Yes, sir. His girl is fine as wine, baby. Shit. And time I see Jordan Hopkins, god damn. Caleb Plant got him a nice woman. Yep. But it is what it is. And like I say, if you, hey, we agree to disagree, but I'm not going to go into that racism, thing, because I don't do that. I definitely don't do that here. So, no, anywhere, so because I know what my people been through, and I know what they people been through, and it does, everybody been through something. So, but we talk boxing here, and as I mentioned, okay, he would have kicked Darrell's ass too last night. Oh yes, he would have. Yes, he would. You know. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Now, Anthony Darrell retained his title last night, but if they didn't stop it because of the cut, I think he would have lost that fight. I really do, because that guy, Aveni, he's from Turkey, and he only been pro for 5 years, and he was coming on strong. He was hitting him with everything, while Anthony Darrell was focusing on the body. He was going down low, and he was doing pretty good, but he wasn't protecting up top, and that's what Aveni was tagging him. That's what I was looking at. I'm like, wow. Oh yeah, yeah. He said it was his last fight. Yes, he didn't want to. He was going to retire. And you know what's so funny? Shout out to Goodfellas Sports. I was on his stream, and I told him that because I got a call from ESPN right while we was on the stream, and I said, they just said that after this fight this Saturday, Anthony Darrell is going to retire. And Goodfellas Sports CJ, he went crazy. He said, I told y'all, give your boy credit. Because he did predict that, though. He predicted a while back. He predicted that. He said that, watch, Anthony Darrell, he don't want no smoke from the young fighters. And he was right. He was right. And he been fighting for 13 years, and his brother, his brother was an excellent boxer. I don't know what happened to Andre, but y'all see the referee tell him to sit down and shut up. But anyway, but he had a good career, him and his brother. How much money they have, I don't know. But what I do know is that he fought a good fight for his last one. And that's how you want to go out, on top. You're right. He needed to retire. Now, he had, some rough fights with Sakabika. He had 2 rough fights with him. And he lost to Darrell, and you don't, you got to know when to hang it up. A lot of fighters, they retired and they come back, retire, come back, retire. You just got to know when to just say no. It's over. It's quits. I can't do it no more. And plus, he don't want none of that smoke from the young guys. That's why I was talking about Tank and Floyd. Ain't no way Floyd should let that young man embarrass himself like that. Not making weight. Not once. Not twice. But the third time, he squeaked by. See, that's the hardest part. Now, I ain't worried about him in the ring. He can do his thing in the ring. It's just a part of getting past that weight. Because sooner or later, like it or not, you're going to have to move up. If that weight is too, if that weight is too hard, So a good 8 years should be enough. Yeah. It depends on how much wear and tear you put on your body. I say 10, maybe, if you haven't fought strenuous fights. Now Floyd did it for 23, but he's not counting pro, I don't think. I think he counted amateur too. I'm not for sure. I gotta go back and count all his fights. Because I got every last fight Floyd ever fought. Because I was a Floyd Mayweather fan till he started being an asshole outside the ring. So, yeah. At rate, at range. I'm not gonna be on long, brother. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, so that what it's all about. You know, that's it. Yeah. So, but recently wanted me to send him a link. Well, I wasn't gonna be on too long. But I just wanted to get that straight with you all, and I appreciate everybody that came out and listened to me last night. I mean, we had 1,700, and I don't know about other people, but that's good for me. You know, I'm a young channel, so I'm very excited about it. See, that's what motivates me. You know, I mean, I'm tired as a dog because I did 6 fights yesterday. I did the DeGale fight, preliminaries, the same with last last night. Did the preliminaries all the way up to Durrell, and I think I threw a video in there in between somewhere. So then right back at it this morning. That's what the LDBC do. We try to bring you action nonstop. That's why we have a certain lineup on Monday through Friday. Start off with Join the Truth, Blue Blood Sports. Then after that, Trill Boxing Talk. After that, Fanai International Boxer. After that, me, KQKC. After me, World Breaker. After World Breaker, I forgot Best Fight the Best, I think. Well, anyway, you get the idea. So we try to do that, and I try to do it 3 to 4 times a day. I might put it down to about 3 times a day. The big chief, hey, that can be, because people have things to do. People don't have a chance to sit there and look at 4 videos a day, So do the best ones and leave us that 3 good ones, or 2 good ones. But I say 3 till I get to my point. But I appreciate everybody listening in now. I appreciate everybody, And if you haven't subscribed to KQKC, hey, this is the place to be. I'm gonna give it to you straight. And you need to subscribe. And you need to hit the icon bell too, so you get all the notifications when I do a live stream. And also all my information is right there when you say show more. Just hit that and you get everything. My Gmail, my Twitter account, my email, even my PayPal account. So I can, maybe boost this channel up a little more. I want to do a couple more things with it. Make it a little more, accessible and more attractive and all that good stuff. So, but I do appreciate everyone. So keep this in mind. When you say good, I read that. Okay, Brown on Boxing, LDBC, the real voice of the people. As black fight fans say, these hoes better break bread or fake dead. LDBC is the only place to be. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. That's right. That's right. Break that bread, brother, or fake dead. So, but with that, I appreciate everybody, and y'all don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe now. And I will definitely get you all in the PM actually at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. but I will be throwing down a couple videos for you. All right. So I'm KQKC Boxing, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace and love.